BVTV gaming channel. We are here with another UFC 5 Universe Mode episode, and of course, we are doing the women's Bantamweight division. We're crowning the women's Bantamweight champion, and so let's get to it. We're kicking things off tonight with Aldana versus Nunes. Here we go. Alrighty. Aldana in the red trunks, meanwhile Nunes in the green. This tournament is to crown a women's Bantamweight champion. And then our next tournament, so that we can give the lesser, heavier weight classes a break. We're going to go in some real knockout power with the light heavyweights after this. That would just give everyone a break from, Bantamweight and flyweight and strawweight action. The Nunes go for a takedown. Aldana had it stuffed. Amanda Nunes, last time we had her, did not, in the previous historical years, has not had a great run. It was terrible. However, she can turn that around with this. Records are new, and she can turn around, but she just ate a kick in the face. And Aldana will be a massive upset victory if she's the one to defeat Amanda Nunes. Great takedown by Amanda. And look at this. This is going to be quite the grappling game. But I do believe if I'm Aldana, I would like to think you'd want this fight on the stand-up. It says there'll be a lot of just fighting IQ here from arguably who a lot of people call the greatest women's fighter of all time. Now look at this, Nunes on top of Aldana. Looking to try to go and stay up, and this could be really, this could be a very bad spot. But look at that, great fighting, again, great fighting awareness to know where those strikes are going to be landing, and just to counter, but to really intercept, not really counter, intercept. Yeah, that was smart from Aldana. She's got to be very careful. We've seen lots of people get knocked out from this position.
Let's go, get that wrist control.
This is actually really not good for her. Uh-oh.
30 more seconds. Scramble and go. Scramble and go.
Actually, I'm surprised that Aldana's lasted this long. I really thought she would be over by now. Nunes was not able to really get anything going while she had, top position. But I wonder if that's going to adjust the game plan of Amanda Nunes. Knowing that she did not do much, in order to... It's hard to really score who won that round. I feel that I'd still give it to Aldana because she just... I feel like she did more. Nunes, while she had, time in control, of the fight, but at least just being on top, but she didn't do anything with it. And now that feeling out process is over, we're seeing a lot this pace quicken. And again, given that this is a Grand Prix style tournament, you want to not expend so much time in these fights. You want to get out of there quickly. And unfortunately, when you have someone the caliber of Amanda Nunes, that's a lot harder said than done. In order to beat arguably the greatest women's fighter of all time, you've got to play better than perfect. But Nunes to go for a takedown. I got stuffed by Aldana. It's a nice shot that landed by Amanda, though. I think she got her leg kick checked. Oh. And folks, just kind of run down the champions. Jaltian Mahaldinho, the heavyweight champion from Brazil. Yasmin Lucinda, the women's strawweight champion from Brazil. The flyweight champion Alejandra Pantoja from Brazil as well. And the women's flyweight champion Caitlin Kukagian from the US. So that currently stands the champions that have been crowned so far. And then we'll be crowning the final women's division champion here tonight. Look at this. Nunes rocking the hell out of freaking Aldana. That's been a nasty cut opened up. This is exactly... Oh, Aldana though rocking Nunes. But again, nothing major though because Nunes is able to recover. Nunes has been in the trenches before. That Superman punch doing some damage. Oh, Nunes got rocked. Nunes, she's hanging in there, but she's getting rocked, folks. Oh, great uppercut. That was a smooth uppercut from a man. I mean, what a fight. What a fight. 30 seconds left. Will we see a stoppage? Oh, and down goes Nunes. Can Aldana get the knockout? 15 seconds, but Nunes hangs on. Folks, we are heading to round number 3 of an explosive fight to open up the women's bantamweight division tournament. This third and final round, you can argue each round for either of these fighters, which means this round right here is ever more important. That was a nice, oh my god, oh my god! Oh, she might be done. How is she hanging in there? Holy hell, Amanda Nunes is hanging on for dear life. Aldana should have kept her on the stand-up. This may be a big mistake. She took too long. She thought Amanda was going to get back up quicker, but Amanda was rocked. Yeah, I don't see you trying to out-wrestle Amanda Nunes, Aldana, with all due respect. I kind of wanted more of the stand-up. I don't want him to go to the ground. I mean, what we've seen was awesome. Holy hell. Look at this now. Nunes turning it around. I mean, this has been such a fight. Again, I feel like the pace is just kind of slowed after what was so intense and just so all over the place action. Now we've got this, you know, if this fight was kind of light, they'd be like, oh, okay, this is the norm. But we have seen such explosiveness from both of these fighters. It's kind of like, oh, get back up, get off the ground. Yeah, Aldana's eye, though, was looking real bad. Oh, that was a stiff elbow. And Aldana might be history. Can she hang on? I don't... Oh, she's able to weather the storm, but for how long? Okay, this is where Amanda Nunes excels. And if Aldana's to survive to a judge's decision, that is 1 minute and 30 seconds. And that is a long freaking time. And she's already been in there for almost 2.5 minutes. Whoa, Nunes wants to back up. That is quite... I mean, I don't blame her. Oh, she just rocked her. 60 seconds remain in this fight. Will we see a stoppage, or are we going to a judge's decision in a banger of a fight? Oh, gosh, she rocked her. 45 seconds remain. Nunes trying to go for that takedown. Gets it. Double. I think it was actually single leg takedown. My apologies. 30 seconds remain, but Aldana's just switched over in control of. She's in position. Aldana wants a stoppage. 10 seconds remain. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to a judge's decision in a banger of a fight. I mean, this is some of the highlights here. Who they say is going to win. Wow. Irene Aldana gets the judge's decision victory here tonight, which means Amanda Nunes, who was the favorited fighter here, is out of the tournament in the first round. Wow. Well, if anyone had Amanda Nunes as your pick, you can kiss that goodbye, because Irene Aldana just eliminated Amanda Nunes from the tournament. Holy crap. Wow. Next up, folks, it's going to be Juliana Pena and Ronda Rousey. Juliana Pena, folks, in the white trunk. Ronda Rousey in the blue trunks. Ronda's, honestly was one of the more dominant fighters last year before our records got erased. I mean, how many times was she champion? How many wins? She had over 20 to 30 wins. Like a 4 to 5 time women's bantamweight champion. There was a time where she held it for a whole year. Ronda already going for an armbar. I mean, Kimura, sorry, Kimura. Parts of recovering from being sick. Fun. That's also kind of like just smooth everything that we just saw with Amanda Nunes, who I thought was going to make a great run and was a top candidate to become women's bantamweight champion. To be eliminated in the first round is insane to me. There's so many heavy hitters in this tournament too. I mean, you've got Juliana Pena, you've got Raquel Pennington, you've got Ronda Rousey, Holly Holm, Kayla Harrison, Miesha Tate. It's so many just legendary fighters, or great fighters at that. Ronda trying to go for that armbar again. It's just not working out the way she thought it was. That was a nice elbow. Ronda could be in trouble. And Ronda not doing well, just defending these strikes. She's getting absolutely manhandled, and freaking Juliana Pena knocks out Ronda Rousey in round number 1 here tonight. Holy crap. Juliana Pennington did not come to play. She knocks out Rousey in round number 1 in convincing fashion. I want to say with relative ease here tonight. Wow. Wow. Congrats to Juliana Pennington. She knocked out in 3 minutes. Anyways, folks, we're going on to our next fight of the night. It's going to be Raquel Pennington and Miesha Tate. What's up next? Here we go, folks. Raquel Pennington in the red trunks, Miesha Tate in the white trunks. Again, with these records being erased, it's giving every fighter a chance to kind of rewrite the wrongs of the past couple of years. Just this new flaw, if you will. That is honestly one of the worst analogies I think I've ever used. A flaw. A nice reset. That's what I meant to say. Jeez Louise, that was awful. That was awful.
Let's get some offense. Let's get going. Stick that.
Okay, again, I would say this is a feeling out process between the two. They're landing on each other.
Let's go. Keep pushing forward.
That was another nice right. Oh, she just kind of belittled her there. Oh, that was a nice freaking two-piece combination. The freaking overhand shot and the roundhouse to follow it up. That rocked Miesha Tate. I don't think Tate expected that at all from Raquel. Just what a battle. Nice takedown. Now Tate just swinging away. She's swinging away kind of recklessly, and that's kind of cost her her position. So now Raquel's going to go right into top mount. She wasn't able to do anything in top mount. Now this half guard air, she could go side control. That might be a little bit more effective. For, oh, never mind. She goes right back into top. It's Raquel getting an armbar. Well, can't she actually secure it though? She's having a hard time. Yeah, she kind of gave up on it. She had no choice. That's back sitting position. Again, a lot of just jockeying for position at this point. But now, once again, Raquel in top mount. Miesha Tate is in a world of trouble, but she's stopping a lot of these shots. But she gets hit with that forearm. You heard Herb telling her to fight back. If not, it's over. And Miesha Tate gonna hang on for dear life as we go into round number 2. Nice knee to the body. Single leg take. Oh, no. Here's the thing, as you know, she gets these takedowns, it's wearing down on Miesha Tate. It's made it a lot harder to be as you know, secure, because the entire time Raquel has basically been in top mount, or trying to at least get into top mount. And now these barrages that Miesha keeps getting hit with, it's getting harder and harder to defend. Like, Raquel has been just smothering her consistently throughout this fight so far. Yet once again in top mount, Miesha just, well, I'd say she was trying to hang on for dear life, but she's actually, well, now she might be. The thing, Raquel hasn't really sat up, but when she sats up and those strikes start landing, Miesha's in trouble. And like she's right now, this is, oh God. That quick adjustment from her coach, yelling the elbow, that's exactly what Raquel immediately tried to do. Now Raquel really trying to look for this submission. Can she get the arm? But it doesn't. Oh my God. Oh, look at me. I don't know how their arm doesn't snap. But now Miesha turned around, so now she's in side control. To the dismay of Raquel Pennington. But again, Miesha, you know, finally now in top mount, what does she decide to do? She could go for maybe a triangle. She could even go for, you know, an arm bar or a guillotine. I mean, about a different version of a guillotine, I think. Now standing up here, and she was rocking the face of Raquel. Oh, Miesha Tate, Miesha out of all time. Holy moly. Miesha Tate with a comeback victory here in round number 2 after getting dog walked in the first round and a half. Comes back to knock out Raquel Pennington here tonight with 1 minute and 1 second left in round number 2. Holy mackerel. She did it. She actually did it. Congrats to Miesha Tate. She is moving on to the quarterfinals. Wow. Next up, folks, it's Macy Chiasson versus Lauren Murphy. Macy Chiasson is in the yellow trunks. Lauren Murphy in the black trunks. I think a lot of people probably believe that Macy Chiasson should steamroll Lauren Murphy, but as we've learned from Lauren Murphy in the past, never count her out, because she just goes on these streaks of winning, and at the same time she goes on streaks of losing. But it's very inconsistent. But I never count her, but she just ate one hell of a roundhouse kick. Oh, she just ate two. Jesus Lord. Macy Chiasson looking to end this fight. Lauren, she's hanging. Oh, well, she was hanging in there. She got hit with the forearm or an elbow. Macy trying her damnedest right now to hang in there and weather that storm. This is not a great round, opening round, at least opening minute and a half for her. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was another forearm to the face. Macy Chiasson thinks she can do it. Oh, she missed that elbow. Oh, I thought Lauren was going to be able to kind of get into a more advantageous position.
Let's go. Get up to your feet now.
To Macy again, missing these strikes though. I think that's what's really saving Lauren right now is Macy's missed a couple strikes. That was nice. She intercepted that punch. But Macy's also looking a little bit gassed. I think she just emptied her entire gas tank in those first couple minutes. Yeah, she's now diverted to side control. Oh, Lauren's got to be careful. That was smart. Lauren knew the position she was in. Oh, this is actually not ideal for Lauren. Lauren, her face. Oh, no. Macy Chiasson knocks out Lauren Murphy here in round number 1. Macy Chiasson did not come to play tonight. She wanted all the smoke, and she just smothered the hell out of Lauren. Lauren didn't know where she was at that point. Her eyes were closed, her ladies and she wasn't even looking at anything. Macy Chiasson dominates Lauren Murphy to go on to the quarterfinals. Jesus. Wow. Like a lot of me is like, damn. Because what can you say? There's not much. What the hell? Oh, I was so confused. Like, what was it? What happened? But goodness gracious. Well, we've got already 4 finalists: Tate, Pena, Chiasson, and Aldana have all made it so far. Next up, folks, it's going to be Maya Bueno Silva and Josiane Nunes. It's up next. There you go. Bueno Silva in the green trunks. Josiane Nunes in the white trunks. Here we go. Again, I expect a feeling out prospect after that roundhouse quick. Bueno Silva did not even see that one coming. We've had a lot of Silvas lately. I've realized that. I feel like we've had like 4 in the last like 3 tournaments. Maybe it's just me. But no, we had De Silva. We had a Silva. Now we've got Bueno Silva. I think there was another Silva. The plot thickens. I, for some reason, thought she was about to like just pick her up and just slam her like a choke slam. I was like, I don't know if that's a legal UFC move, Myra. Marching to go for those takedown. Josiane stuffed it. But here's the thing, though, is that both these fighters have landed significant strikes that have wobbled them each already at least once. And I think that feel-out process should start happening. Oh, well, maybe not, because Bueno Silva just got her with that overhand right. And Josiane's trying to get some distance here. She's realizing that she's kind of getting suffocated a little bit. Nice single leg takedown from Myra. She's going for an armbar, not going to get it. That was smart from Josiane. The moment she postured, she just put herself in a better position to not be in danger. But now, oh, this is the dead giveaway. This is not good. Josiane realizing she's in trouble, but she cannot do anything at the moment, trying to get her back to a normal side of side control. If not, she's going to be eating shots to the face. This is not good for Josiane, but she's blocking a lot of it. Oh, she's out. She's out. Stop the damn fight. Myra Bueno Silva knocks the hell out of Josiane Nunes to make it and advance to the quarterfinals of this tournament. Josiane came, she saw, she got knocked out. And she wasn't even moving. I mean, look, these are straight up just hammer fist. Oh, God, you see the blood, just so much gashing out of her. Goodness gracious. Congrats to Myra Bueno Silva on defeating Josiane Nunes here tonight. She makes it on to the quarterfinals. And she'll be facing Aldana in that fight. Next up, folks, is going to be Duramity versus Kyanzad. My allergies are killing me. And folks, Jermaine Duramity in the red trunks, Kyanzad in the green trunks. Who can't forget when Jermaine Duramity shocked the world and became women's bantamweight champion in our series about 3 years ago. I want to say now to the date, 3.5 years ago. I believe at the time, I think it was Holly Holm who was champion. And that shocked everybody. It was Holm or it was Rousey. And it was such a shock. I mean, that fight, I think, went 4 rounds before she got the knockout. And it was just absolutely just a barn burner of a match. And if Jermaine Duramity can turn the clock and do that here tonight, what a story it would be. However, she's got to first get through the test of Kyanzad, which is going to be easier said than done for Jermaine Duramity. Duramy's already been rocked once. I've got to say, maybe I will be a little bit biased here, just given the fact that, you know, the history of and the lore that we've had with Jermaine Duramity has been so sentimental at this point. That's hard not to root for. There's a bit of a feeling out process still. Both fighters not trying to make any big major mistakes. Kyanzad is getting very aggressive though. She's picked up the tempo and rather fast. And I think she's actually kind of, I really think it's thrown Duramity off. Oh, this is not good for Duramity at all. Just shot straight to the face, followed by that little forearm.
Let's go. You can do this. Keep going forward.
And Duramity's trying to keep her distance.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move. Let's recompose.
And I honestly understand why when you look at the fact that Kyanzad's mainly been the one to close that gap and just start swinging. Oh, wow. And just like that, a significant strike lands.
Now, shoot.
Knees to the body.
Keep those hands high. Protect your face.
And it said both these fighters, again, they're starting to pick up tempo. I feel that Kyanzad has landed more strikes on Duramity than Duramity has on Kyanzad. But I feel like the strikes that have landed on Kyanzad have been significant. There's been an impact on them. And folks, we're going on to round number 2. Both fighters touch gloves again, so that respect being shown. I'm curious to see if there were any adjustments made. Again, both fighters being heavily cautious. Yeah, no, actually, I'm kind of glad that the announcer pointed that out, because I am seeing that something's not right with that leg. And that's got to be a point of attack for Kansad moving forward, because you're already seeing that discomfort. And for Jermaine, that's a big concern, given the fact that, well, if she does win this fight and she moves on to maybe that third or fourth fight for the title, if your movement, if your mobility is limited, that's going to really affect your performance. And Kansas just took a nasty shot, but she was able to recover rather fast. That was a nice front kick. Kansas got Jermaine Durhamity rocked. However, again, there's not been much follow-up after these significant strikes are landing. Well, that was a wonderful roundhouse, but it only just stumbled there.
Circle to your right and keep that right hand up.
Oh, nice run. This time she fell, but she got right back up. And again, that discomfort in the leg, it's showing, and that's the point of attack for Kansad. Oh, Lord, that leg's not going to last much longer. You can just hear the cracking. You can hear the literal snap. That leg is on borrowed time. You can tell Kansas wants to zero in on it. She's trying to disguise those kicks, but again, the roundhouse there from Durhamity.
We can win this round, baby. Go, 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 go. Finish it. Go.
Sorry about that, folks. Honestly, in a fight that has been start and stop, there's been big moments, but again, the leg, she keeps limping. She can't walk on it. She's going to soon not be able to walk on that. As we're going on to round number 3, the third and final round of this fight. But again, that leg is giving out. Oh, but Kansad rocking Jermaine Durhamity, thinking it's time to finish the fight. Durhamity trying to hang on, but she's getting rocked. And that is it. That is it. That is going to be it. Jermaine Durhamity gets knocked out here tonight in round number 3 by Kansad. Kayansad's moving on to the quarterfinals. What a battle between these two. It was definitely an awkward pace in this fight. However, it was a tactical approach from both fighters. But ultimately, Kansad had a little bit more in the tank. And that is what led to the demise of Jermaine Durhamity here tonight. Congrats to Kansad as we move on to the next fight. She's gone on to the quarterfinals, everybody. Hanny Canay. I don't know why I kept thinking it was Casey. That's why I didn't actually say her first name. And next up, folks, is going to be Norma Dumont versus Holly Holm. The winner gets Miesha Tate in the quarterfinals. Holly Holm in the yellow trunks, Norma Dumont in the red trunks. Both fighters not done anything yet. Again, filling out process is a good time to do it. However, as I mentioned, when you have fighters who sometimes go 3 rounds here, 3 rounds the next fight, 2 rounds in that third fight, this tournament, just as much as it is a battle of skill, it's also a battle of, well, endurance and durability. I think really the exception to, like, wow, that was a nasty shot. But again, Holly Holm couldn't really connect with enough strikes to knock her down. You know, you look at Caitlin Kukagian in the women's flyweight tournament. I mean, she... Oh, damn. Down went Holly for the moment. Jesus. But Kukagian fought, what was it, 11 full rounds, which was the most out of anyone in the tournament. She walked in to the final fight with 8 rounds under her belt, compared to the 4 that Judavicius had. So, and she still walked out the winner with the 3rd round knockout. It's possible, but the rarities of going through that many rounds and winning is not often. Actually, I say that, and Jal Chung kind of went through hell too. So maybe it is a little bit more likely than not. It's like 50-50. Oh, wow. I said, so far we've crowned a heavyweight champion. We've crowned a men's flyweight champion. We've crowned a women's strawweight champion and a women's flyweight champion. And tonight we crowned the women's bantamweight champion. And then next week we'll be crowning the light heavyweight champion of the world. So that'll be interesting. Nice kick to the leg. Well, yeah, I mean, she has landed those kicks to the leg. However, they haven't been significant, at least in my opinion. It's not really bothered Holly Holm to this point at all. So, well, I see what they're saying. It hasn't been too impactful. However, when it comes to the strikes to the face, Norma Dumont has landed some nasty shots on Holly Holm. A nice kick to the body. Well, that's a nice way to end round number 1. We're going to round number 2, folks. Oh, no gloves being touched here. That's the $1 million question, because I do agree with Dana Cormier. No one really got the leg up on the other. Sorry, I was drinking water. But we've got to see a sense of urgency. And none of these fighters have necessarily done that here. Holly Holm has been rather reserved, and so is Norma Dumont. We're in round number 2. I expect to see some more risks being taken, and it's not really happening. That actually has been pretty solid. That was a nice shot. But again, not enough. There's no follow-up, and that's what I'm really confused about here, is that there's just this lack of follow-up between these two fighters. There's been a lot of times they're just staring at each other, afraid to move almost. I mean, look, that's like 10 to 15 seconds of just straight up nothing. It's like, I'll throw a punch here, I'll throw like they're both scared to go through a real like an engagement with each other, which I'm rather surprised, especially coming from Holly Holm. Nice check leg kick. Both fighters, though, again, there's just that lack of, there we go, something. You know, 30 seconds left in this round, and it's been a rather anticlimactic round. I mean, there really hasn't been much to discuss. It's been rather... hasn't been a lot to talk about. That right there, we get the most action at the end of the damn round. And we're on the third and final round. This is so hard to even score because it's been so lackluster. I don't even know who should win this fight. They haven't done anything. And like they haven't really gone to the ground either, so you can't even try to score on that. It's just been, I don't know. This has been a very strange fight from both these fighters. I'm very surprised that this is the performance they're putting out. Passive striking, John Anik. I mean, yeah, you've got the ref like, hey, you guys gonna move? I mean, it's over 15 to 20 seconds of nothing. Of nothing. You've got to be kidding me. Honestly, at this point, none of these fighters deserve the freaking advance. They're not doing anything. This is genuinely infuriating, guys. We've had so many great fights, and then we've had this crap. They're not going for any takedowns. They're hardly striking. They just look confused. Wow, Jesus. I apologize for this lackluster fight. I mean, whoever wins by decision should just freaking be lucky that they made it that far. Okay, this is... oh, finally something. Anything. And it's going to take like 6 million years to follow up. And both legs of these two are messed up, though. At least, you know, that was a significant strike that landed for Holly Holm. Like I said, both legs are not looking too hot for both these fighters. A minute remaining in this fight. Holly's leg is giving out, though. Nice check leg kick again. Keep 20 seconds remain in this fight. No sense of urgency. This is a joke. Just go to the damn decision. I don't even care who wins. Yeah, Holly Holm wins, and this is disgusting. She needs to step it up. That was trash. Genuinely annoyed by that performance. Like, if the decision fights I want to see, like the ones we got with Aldana and Nunes, this was awful. Like, that was genuinely awful. Next up, folks, Kayla Harrison, Ketlin Vieira, the final fight of the round of 16, the opening round of this tournament. Ketlin Vieira, holy hell, holy mackerel, oh my God. Jesus. Kayla Harrison came out of the gates like a bat out of hell, knocking the holy bejesus out of Ketlin Vieira. Vieira survived that storm. By the way, Ketlin Vieira's in the black trunks, Kayla Harrison's in the blue trunks. I was not expecting just a full-on, just slug-out brawl from these fighters. Or not even that, just that approach from Kayla Harrison. She'll go for a takedown. She can't get it. Again, Ketlen Vieira, great job on stuffing that takedown. I think Ketlen now knows to watch out for the hands of Kayla Harrison. And Kayla Harrison's been someone I've watched since the PFL. So, like, to see her as UFC champion when she was, like, the PFL champion before, that's so cool to see just that, like, progress. However, that leg, though, just froze up at Kayla Harrison. And that changes the fight dynamics completely. Let's see, how does she handle this? And she's not protecting the leg either. True for a takedown, not going to happen. And that's really Kayla Harrison's bread and butter, is to smother you on the ground. And Ketlen Vieira's like, no, not going to happen, sweetheart. Again, it's like our fourth time trying to go for it, and it gets blocked. And she's been taking them clean. That's like the fifth one I think that landed. Again, another takedown. It gets stuffed. Harrison's, 1-2 approach is not working for her. That leg is going to give out if you don't start blocking. She's not blocking them. She's just eating them. And she finally gets him after 6 attempts, I think. This is the 6th or 7th one. Uh-oh. That armbar, nope. Ketlen Vieira is like, you're not going to armbar me, sweetheart. Not today.
30 seconds.
Well, I mean, compared to how the fight started, I mean, Vieira recovered rather well, in my opinion. Arm triangle, not going to be able to do anything with it, though. I don't understand Herb. Sometimes I feel like he just does nothing. Goes, all right, guys, beat the hell out of each other for like maybe a couple seconds. Until, I try to get away from each other. However, a lot of people got to be wary of that leg of Kayla Harrison. Again, I knew it. She's not blocking. She has ate so many leg kicks to that one leg, that lead leg, that right leg of hers, that I'm not even surprised. It's like giving way. Trying to go for a takedown, and again, it's not going to work. Again, she's still not checking those leg kicks. That is going to come back to haunt her. I promise you. Just knees to the face. Oh, nice. She stuffed a takedown. That was huge for Vieira. Look at this, though. It's like this battle for position. They're jockeying for position. And Kayla Harrison about to just outmaneuver and just, go right into that half guard. But again, Ketlen is, it's... Now that she's on the bottom position, she's still staying active somewhat. I like the fact she's just trying to go for these strikes. And Kayla has struggled to do anything. And her bread and butter is going onto the ground, and it's not working. Oh, and that leg. That leg, Oh, that leg. She's just not, she has not defended that leg at all. She's not protected it. She's not checked anything. I think only once out of like the 12 kicks that have landed. But Ketlen is in firm control of this round. There's no denying that Ketlen has won, you know, this round. Yeah, I mean, you know, the takedowns that Kayla has gotten has not been effective. And if I'm being honest with you, other than that first, like, 15-second barrage in round number 1, Kayla hasn't done anything. Like, it has actually been all Ketlen Vieira. Folks, we go into the 3rd round of this fight. Like, I mean, you can't even blame Ketlen Vieira. You can't even say it's cheesy. If someone's going to give it to you and they're not blocking it ever, it's hard to be like, it's your fault. You're the problem. Like, it's clearly not. I mean, Ketlen is doing what she's supposed to be doing. She's taking advantage of what the opponent's giving her. But again, can Kayla Harrison do anything besides being in half guard? Like, that's really what this comes down to at this point. As we learned from the De Silva and Maia fight, even if you're on top of somebody and you're in control for the majority of the fight, if you're not doing anything actually important, it doesn't matter. At least to the judges. Oh, that's not Ketlen. That's not what Ketlen needs. Ketlen knows she's got to she needs to get the hell out of there. Because if not, she's going to lose this fight. Ketlen's in trouble. Ketlen knows, she senses the danger she is in. Oh, this might be it for Ketlen. She's hanging on though. She's stopping a lot of these punches. Ketlen needs to get out of that position if she wants to hang on to this fight and wants to go on to the next round. She's got to hang on there. That was nice. She blocked all 3. The moment she can move Kayla out of top mount, she's got to try to hold her there. Oh. I don't think you're going to tap out Ketlen like that. She gave up the arm. I know, she's back in top now. Okay. I wonder if that was just to send a message. There's a minute and 30 seconds left, and I don't believe Kayla Harrison is winning this fight on the scorecard at all. I had her losing the first 2 rounds. So, she may want to go for a knockout. Wow, right back at the top. But again, Ketlen trying to hang on. That's what all Ketlen's got to do is hang on at this point. I think she's got it. Arm triangle. And no, Ketlen escapes. 15 seconds left in this fight. Will we see a stoppage? I think that's what it's going to take for Kayla Harrison to win this fight. We're going to a judge's decision. Let's see what they say. And Ketlen Vieira wins this fight via judge's decision. I think that I do believe that they had it right here. And again, another major upset, because a popular favorite in Kayla Harrison, the people had, I think everyone had winning, but Ketlen Vieira hung on 29-28. Oh, wow, it was 28-28. 29-28. Wow, that was kind of only a 2-point judge's difference. Total, wow. That's rare. I don't think we've actually really seen a 28-28, like a 10-8 round like that scorecard before. Anyways, folks, Vieira, Chiasson, Bueno Silva, and Aldana, Holm, and Tate, Pena, and Kyanzad. We kick things off with Aldana and Bueno Silva. I think we had what? We had 4. There third round fights. 3 of them went to a decision, 1 of them went to a knockout. Aldana here, what shape is she going to be in to face Bueno Silva? Silva a lot more fresh, or fresher than Aldana for sure. Aldana's in the red trunks, Bueno Silva's in the green trunks. Here we go. Wow. And down already went Aldana. Bueno Silva may be looking to put this fight away early, but look at this. Look at the change, the difference here from Aldana to turn it around in her favor. This is not good for Bueno Silva at all. I wouldn't say that, Aldana could benefit from freaking, being on the stand-up, but she got dropped so quickly. I'm questioning that statement. As long as Bueno Silva can weather the storm, she should be rather fine, and she's done a great job of that. Look at this now, Bueno Silva turning around to a back sitting position. Said Aldana's not in the world's greatest shape here. That cut on her eye. She went through a war with Amanda Nunes. And arguably had the hardest luck of the draw, in my opinion. Her and Ketlin Vieira. He's trying to turn it into an arm bar, but that's not going to be as now. Aldana's right into side control. Yeah, this is great. I love what she's doing from the bottom, Mayra Bueno Silva. She's active with the strikes. It's what she's got to do, and you can try to also damage that cut on the eye. That's exactly what she's doing, actually. Now we're back to a standing position after that, wrestling war between the two. That was a nice uppercut. I mean, Aldana's hanging in there. She's getting rocked by Bueno Silva, but Aldana's trying to hang on for dear life. We're getting back to a stand-up. I'm not sure if the stand-up is actually the best. I'm not sure what is a good thing for Aldana, because she's just taking a lot of hits. And Bueno Silva now getting a takedown. 30 seconds left in round number 1. It looks like Bueno Silva actually wants this fight on the stand. I mean, she's doing a great job on the stand, so I don't blame her. Oh, gosh. Uh-oh, that might be it. That is it. That is it. Mayra Bueno Silva knocks out Irene Aldana with 3 seconds left in round number 1 to advance to the semifinals. Wow. Yeah, I mean, congrats to Mayra Bueno Silva getting it done inside 1 full round with only 3 seconds left to be the first person to make it to the semifinals. And they won't say technical knockout. No, that was a knockout. She knocked her the hell out. Sorry about that, folks. Next up is going to be Pena versus Kanzad. Juliana Pena got her knockout inside round number 1 against, I believe, Ronda. No, I think it was round number 2, my bad. And Kanzad got hers at the end of round number 3. I'm intrigued to see how these two kind of approach this fight. Kanzad just got, like I said, the pace of the Kanzad and Jermaine Duramity fight was very different. And so I'm curious to see how Kanzad kind of illustrates that pace in this fight against Juliana Pena. That was a nice hook that caught Juliana Pena. Kanzad is not one, though, who likes to muster up stuff together, and Pena went straight for that takedown. They're on the ground. Kanzad getting busy. Oh, God, that's a really bad position to be because your neck's kind of pressed up on the cage. So as you're getting punched, you're just like jolting right into a metal fence or a steel fence. And this is what she knocked out Ronda with. These right hands in that position. Oh no, there's Juliana Pena in top mount. Uh-oh. Oh, that was, again, great defense. I'm relatively impressed with KNZ. I'm more of an underdog and an unknown in this tournament. And I think she's, you know, surprised by, well, she's got hit with the forearm in the face. Oh, that eye has been busted open. That's a nasty cap. So go for an arm triangle. It's actually not good for KNZ at all. Oh, the sleeper. And KNZ escaped what I thought was imminent doom. Wow, that was a really smooth judo hip toss from Juliana Pena. Well, a rather eventful round number one as we go into round number two of this fight. Oh, Jesus. That nose has been just cut really bad. There's a lot of blood coming off of it. Or coming from it, I should say, actually. Going for a single leg takedown. Can't get it. Gets stuffed. Damn. She hit her right in the face. Now, I'm not sure if she was hurt by that at all, really. Now that one hurt. Because Juliana Pena was getting, you know, she's wobbled. No, she's given Pena time to recover. KNZ has actually pushed the tempo really well and has spaced out well. It's caused Pena to make some mistakes. Oh, damn. Oh, that might be it. She might be done. I don't know how Juliana Pena's still in this thing. She was rocked by like a three-piece combo that just came simultaneously, and it floored her for the moment. That's the chance. It's the chance for KNZ. What an upset it would be if she can knock out Juliana Pena. KNZ does it. KNZ knocks out Juliana Pena in round number two to advance to the semifinals. What a freaking knockout victory for KNZ. Holy hell. This has got to be, yet again, another upset here. Yeah, Pena's body gave out right there. And then the strikes repeatedly after knocked Juliana Pena out. Congrats to KNZ. She's going on to the semifinals. Yes, you damn right you better celebrate. That was a hell of a freaking performance, woman. Pena KNZ. A shocking knockout over Juliana Pena tonight. Next up, folks, it is Ketlen Vieira and Macy Chiasson. What's up next? Ketlen Vieira shocked everyone with the win over Kayla Harrison in that last round. She took some damage. However, well, that fight went to a decision. Macy Chiasson knocked the holy bejesus out of Lauren Murphy in round number 1. Chiasson's got a lot more energy in the tank than Vieira does. However, can Ketlen Vieira's underdog story continue with the win here in this round? Not this round, but in this fight. I'm like, yeah, she's got to win in this round, otherwise she's done. She's cooked. It's over. Knees to the body. Damn. That one rocked. Rocked her bad. Nice roundhouse. Well, again, it's the fact that like Chiasson towers over Ketlen Vieira, but the reach is in Chiasson's favor as well. And, you know, the thing with this that we're seeing is Ketlen Vieira, if you give her the chance to do what she's doing now, getting up in your face and hit those rapid strikes, she's going to beat the hell out of you. You can't do that. And Chiasson's going to learn that the hard way. So that was not really an elbow, it was a forearm to the jaw. I like how Ketlen's not afraid to push the tempo. I think Macy is relatively surprised at the, well, I would say the tempo that Ketlen's fighting with. I'm actually it's a bit uncharacteristic from what we're used to from Ketlen. So it's great to see this change in approach. She's lethal with those leg kicks. Will Macy suffer the same fate as Kayla Harrison? Nice takedown. Oh, this is not good for Ketlen. Oh, she's getting rocked. Oh, no, it's over. It's over. It is over. Macy Chiasson knocks out Ketlen Vieira with 26 seconds left in round number 1 to advance to the semifinals, which means it'll be Chiasson and freaking Kyanzad in the semifinals on the right side of the bracket. Oh, Ketlen Vieira, the underdog story, unfortunately ends for her tonight. Wow. However, congrats to Macy Chiasson. She's moving on to the semifinals. That is a nasty cut on that on her face. My goodness. And we got one more fight in this quarterfinals. It's Holm, it's Tate. And while Holly Holm had a shocking win in her round against Rocco Pennington, where she somehow got the knockout, Holly Holm had arguably the worst tournament fight that we have seen in the 4 tournaments that we have done before this and in this tournament. I have never seen a fight be that abysmal before, which is crazy to think that many fights we've already done and to already know that there will never be a worse fight than that was crazy. However, Holly Holm, though, changing the approach here, trying to take the fight to Miesha Tate. Holly Holm does a lot of backpedaling. Like I said, Miesha took almost 2 full rounds of a beating. Meanwhile, Holly Holm, while she fought in 3 rounds, didn't really do much. So it's like, I don't know how to grade her level of exhaustion when she did nothing besides move around. I mean, her legs are the only thing that really took damage, her lead leg. And that's about that. I mean, you know, to put it mildly, like, it's very hard to put like a scale on the fatigue level of Holly Holm. Oh, the body shots. The body shots. She's got to protect them.
Let's go. Let's move. Get out of there.
Oh, that was a nice freaking overhand shot. Holly's rocked and wobbling. Mind folks, the winner on this side's got to go against Mayra Bueno Silva, who is looking as lethal as ever.
Nice. Go for the single. Get the takedown. We need it. You need the takedown now.
Coach is calling for a takedown.
Let's go. Let's go. Fight. Win that clinch. Control that clinch. Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
Oh, that one rocked Holly. That was a nasty shot. I mean, she literally stumbled back too. That was a nasty shot. Oh, Holly's still wobbly. Oh Lord! The shot to the temple from Miesha Tate to knock out Holly Holm before the end of round number 1. Holy hell! I mean, straight up that overhand right to the side of the temple of Holly Holm to knock her the hell out. Jesus. Boom. Wow. I mean, Holly folded. Miesha Tate somehow makes it to the semifinals. She has got Mayra Bueno Silva to deal with. I mean, Miesha Tate, she's somehow, out of all people, of all the popular names that are on this thing, has made it to the semifinals. No one that I thought would have made it actually this far has made it. When you think about it, you would have thought Amanda Nunes, Holly Holm, Raquel Pennington, Jermaine Durante, Ronda Rousey, or Kayla Harrison would be in these spots, and they're not. None of them are. We have got such a wild semifinals for the women's bantamweight title. None of these 4 individuals I expected. Well, actually, Miesha Tate was a bit of a favorite, I guess. So yeah, Miesha Tate's the only one that you're like, oh wow, yeah, that one. But that's crazy. I mean, do you think of Mayra Bueno Silva? She's only been through 2 rounds. Miesha Tate's been through 3. They're equally contested on terms of like this energy level, somewhat. It's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, folks, we kick things off with Chiasson and Kayanzad on the right side of the bracket. We're in this fight. We'll make it to the finals to compete for the women's bantamweight title. Who's it going to be? Kayanzad's been through war. Chiasson's still relatively fresh. And Kayanzad has shocked the world. Chiasson kind of remotely a bit of an easier route, but Kayanzad, Paney Kayanzad, if she beats Macy Chiasson here tonight and makes to the finals, I mean, the world's got to acknowledge this. This is crazy. Like the biggest underdog story in this tournament. The unknown, the literal rank like 16, to make it here is nuts.
Get your right hand up. Protect your face. Start circling to the left. Circle to the left.
These two are just going to war. Again, Panay has a very strange style in terms of just like, damn, what a freaking roundhouse that just floored Macy Chiasson. What I mean for Panay, it's like the way she approaches her speed in fights, the way the way she likes to fight. That approach is just different. Oh gosh, Macy is rocking Panay. Like half of me is rooting for Panay right now. Macy is clubbing on her face. Goodness gracious.
Break her
down. Macy right now just taking her time. Panay trying to avoid these strikes. Uh-oh, that's not good. I think she's out. I'm not sure. Yeah, at one point it looked like Panay was like slightly knocked out. Oh, it might be over. I mean, she's hanging in there. Penny is hanging in there. And Macy going for this. Oh, that was a hammer fist to the face. Oh, look at Penny. She's not going down without a fight. Holy mackerel.
Don't allow her to hold you down. You gotta move.
Again, Macy staying busy, but now look at this. Penny now in top mount.
All right, girl, awesome. You're doing great this round.
Macy dodging every single strike. Wow. That's got to be a bit deflating for the confidence of Penny. 10 seconds left in round number 1. As we're going to go to round number 2 of the semi-final fight. Excuse me. Sorry. Nice takedown by Tyson. See, it's the fight for Tyson to get into that top mount position.
Get that wrist control for me.
And we're back to the stand-up. This is, I think, what everyone wants to see between these two. Oh, gosh. That was a nasty shot. That was a nice roundhouse there from Penny. I respect both these guys because they have made it to a point to where, I mean, they shouldn't even be here at this level of the tournament, especially Kayanzad. So for them to be here, that's nuts. Although, oh God, that might be it. This might be it. Oh my God! Oh, we have not. Jesus Lord, she's obliterated her. Tyson wanted this fight to end, and she did so. We have not seen that position yet in the tournament. That was the first time we've seen it, and holy hell, she just smothered her with strikes at that point. There was the point of no return for Kayanzad. Macy Tyson. That was. It's been a while since we've seen that. Wow. Wow. Congrats to Macy Tyson. She is now going on to the finals to compete for the Women's Bantamweight Championship with the knockout win in round number 2 over Penny Kayanzad. We got our first finalist. And next up, folks, it is Bueno Silva versus Tate. Mayra Bueno Silva, fresh as ever could be in the green trunks. Miesha Tate in the white trunks. Who will join Macy Tyson in the finals to compete for that women's bantamweight title? Will it be Tate? Will it be Bueno Silva? We are about to find out right here, right now. Wow, that one shot I think is already just decked Miesha Tate. Wow, she's turned that around. I mean, as long as Bueno Silva can block those shots, she should be okay. This fight already being on the ground. I believe that Bueno Silva had a bit of an unorthodox approach to try to turn this around. So she was in top position, but now it's changed to Miesha. And a lot of punches here from both these fighters. And Mayra realizing it was kind of a stalemate. I think that was a smart idea for her to keep it all back to the stand-up, or take it back to the stand-up position, because it really wasn't working for her as the way she thought it was on the ground. Which also might mean when we're in between rounds, there may be an adjustment made there. Both fighters waiting on the other to make a move. To go! Oh, holy moly! And the stand and bang and counter. Mayra Bueno Silva. It was shot for shot, blow for blow. And Mayra with the freaking overhand right to the side of the skull knocks the heavens out of Miesha Tate here tonight. Look at this one. Boom! My goodness. Mayra Bueno Silva knocks out Miesha Tate here tonight. We've got our finals. Mayra Bueno Silva and Macy Chiasson.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb.
Oh, we already know who wins. Freaking my goodness. Mayra Bueno Silva's on a tear. 3 first-round knockouts. Will she have a 4th in the finals? We're about to find out. Here we go, folks. It's the finals. What a road to get here. It's for the Women's Bantamweight Championship. Mayra Bueno Silva in the green trunks, Macy Chiasson in the yellow. Who will walk out the Women's Bantamweight Champion here tonight? Both these two like to beat the hell out of people. They love their knockout artists. They've had knockouts all throughout the tournament. And it's led to this. And Macy Chiasson already taking massive damage early. That was a nice leg kick.
Come on, Fink. Use your strength to take her down. Bora. Very good.
Oof. And just that one little instance of her of Bueno Silva getting dropped from that nasty shot. Chiasson like a jackal smelling blood in the water. Oh. Uh-oh. Not good for Chiasson. She gave it the back to Bueno Silva. And Bueno Silva, I think it's the first time she's had an actual cut on her face this entire tournament. Like I said, Bueno Silva has gotten all of her finishes in 1 round for Chiasson. It's I think she had she only had 1 second round finish, 2 first rounds. So these two fighters are relatively on the same level of energy, expended. However, I think Chiasson's taking more damage than Bueno Silva has in this tournament. Look at this, trying to go for this, the arse. And it backfires. It's always cool to see the arse, but I don't think I've seen anyone actually win with it. Did Aljamain win with it once? Maybe not. I think Aljamain actually won with it once. That was back in like UFC 4? Yeah, I want to say UFC 4. I feel like Aljamain. Yeah, because he had a run with the title. It had to be UFC 4. Yeah. It's this battle for the women's bantamweight title on the English. Where is my English? Then again, I am recording 3 of these in 1 day, so that's like 6 hours of recording. So my English at some point is going to be crap, and I think we've hit that point. Oh, Macy Chiasson could potentially get the finish. Macy Chiasson gets the knockout finish with 6 seconds left in round number 1. Macy Chiasson has become the new women's bantamweight champion of the world with a first-round finish of 6 seconds remaining to knock out Mayra Bueno Silva here tonight. Wow. What an upset. What an upset victory. This whole tournament was just full of upsets.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 54 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new.
Congrats to the new women's bantamweight champion of the world, Macy Chiasson, on an impressive championship victory here tonight. Big victory. Congrats to her. What a tournament. Congrats to Macy Chiasson on getting the job done. We have a new women's bantamweight champion. It's officially crowned. Although I do want to mention one thing. So the U.S. actually has 2 champions now. The women's flyweight champion, which is Caitlin Pukagian, and the women's bantamweight champion, which is Macy Chiasson. However, I do want to mention that Brazil has had a representative, country man or woman, in the finals of every single tournament so far. That is freaking impressive. 5 titles have been decided. They've won 3 of the 5. That's an amazing stat right there. To have a finals representative in all 5. Props to Brazil. Anyways, folks, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the BVTV Gaming channel. We will see you all next time. Stay off the hook.